All right, so this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking at on gold. So first of all, one thing you have to see that let me zoom that out. You have to keep in mind that we are still in an uptrend on gold. So we are in an uptrend on gold. But last week we had this breakout, this small breakout. So we had that small breakout. What does that mean? It means that gold broke, because let's call this if you notice, the trend line is already drawing itself with the help of the middle line Bollinger Band on the H4. You see the middle line Bollinger Band is signifying the uptrend. So when price broke below the middle line Bollinger Band, it broke the trend. You understand that? So when it dropped below the middle line Bollinger Band, it broke the trend. You understand? So now we are back to where? Remember, this place used to be a resistance, before we broke up. So now price has dropped and it's coming back to that resistance, which is the bottom line Bollinger Band. So what are we expecting? So where is the support? Where is the support at? If you look properly, we have the support around, let's call it 1950, 1948, but I'll call it 1948, around this zone. So what am I looking for? I'm not going to get in the market this early. What am I going to do? I'm going to wait for I'm going to wait till later today during New York section to see what the market is going to do. So I'm actually thinking the market is going to push below this support. Most likely it's going to push below this support. It's going to push below the support. I'm looking for something like this, the market pushing below the support to this zone, like we saw here, this push like we saw there. I'm expecting the market to do the same thing, and then I'm expecting to see something like this also, like we saw the previous time. So a bullish push, just like this trend, just like that trend. Then we could go back up to test that resistance again. That is if the market breaks. That is if the market breaks this place. If the market breaks, if this place does not hold, we're going to see a drop to 1951, 1948. But if this place holds, we might see a push back. First of all, to test this resistance, and if it breaks, to test the upper side. But just in case, we'll just go with the market. If it breaks this place, we'll go down to 1950, 1948. If it doesn't break, we're going up. First of all, first minor resistance, and then the other resistance, and if it breaks, we'll create a new high. First of all, we have to make sure that this breaks. I'm not going to trade this break. If this breaks, I'm going to be looking for a buy, which is going to be so beautiful. If this breaks, I'm looking for a buy. I'm not going to trade this. I'm going to wait for either this or this to support and it push to this place, and then I'm going to see if it's going to push up. I'm going to buy from here to go up, or I'm going to see if it's not going to go through. I'm going to sell back to this place and then to this place. So I'm just going to wait for the market to make the first move before I join in on the movement. I don't know if you get it, but let me know if you got my point. So that is my outlook for the day, and you have to see that it also applies to the week, because if it does push down, it's gonna come to this zone. If just as I said, if it pushes down to 1950, it's gonna be on that middle line. It's gonna be around this zone. So if it buys from there, we're gonna go back up, which means it's gonna mean that gold is gonna be like it's pulled back, just like in this place, pulled back and then took this leg up. So, but if it holds here, it's just gonna extend its leg upward. So, but that is what I'm looking at. So yeah.